born young. I'm a sophomore at West Genesee High School. And, I don't want to offend anyone. This, poem is a little political, so I don't want anyone to be offended, so I just forewarn you. It's called Greed Bless America, Our Mother Hysteria. It is blindness to the mechanics behind supply-demand panic. We, the people who function as parts of a machine, in the uniform corporations of the American dream, and sacrifice our souls to the gaudy beauty of industrial decay, live our lives in flashing lights and marquee signs no God can strip away. I piece together meaning in the cracks and graffiti of littered cities, by means that mean we cannot forget by forgiving. This chaos of worthless carnival cares, this sick excuse for living. Death is all that's left to liberate us from this struggle, from the 5 o'clock rush and hustle. Perhaps the neon bars and billboard babble is all we have. We lose our dreams in traffic storms of mediocrity, embrace ritual to give ourselves a scapegoat for our misery, and dutifully pay our taxes to high society. Trained to defend this descent into the pleading hands of poverty, we find God and project visuals of soldiers armed with guns, clad in skins of camouflage brutality to fight these petty wars against our differences or similarities, which we can choose to preach or stand against but cannot ignore. But dear red, white, and blue, so beautiful, what then are we fighting for? When will we catch on that each conflict is the same? Who's got the budget billions, who'll kill to win the game? We are cradled by the soft ignorance of the ironies of our shallow existence, for our decay is limitless. It blows between the stories of our skyscrapers and howls through our insulated window frames, like a fire alarm warning that startles and deafens just the same. It is the application of accumulated human cruelty to substitute media excuses for reality, for the purpose of meeting corporate greed and disregarding human needs.
Impressive, isn't it? What? Are you guys gaucho? Are you the gaucho? Huh? Oh, they said it earlier.
I'm not going to say my name because, as Shakespeare once said, what's in a name? Pink. Essentially, my dear, your world is black and white, two extremes and a wall. A glass ceiling, someone said, to describe a life under the heels, while those they scoff and retort are kept painfully under thumb, perfectly immobile, your world, your walls of high heels and wrestlers. I can't even imagine it, though I've seen and felt snot on pillows and explicitly deleted, muffled through thin pieces of insulation that palpates beneath my stern.
My name is Andrew Wilkinson, and that is for my children's 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 children. Vessels. I love the white noise in this place. Around 4 a.m., after the night owls and the midnight stalkers, when the organs of this vile world stop and its heartbeat slows, when the air is alive to repair the damage we've done, finishing our fights, to pick up our toys and dirty clothes. Then the second moves slower, that I might watch the soundmen walk. Their steely gaze straight into mine, aware and without judgment, nay memory nor malice, carrying briefcases to deploy secret bombs of hope for us that detonate right as the sun rises and the dew dries.
Hello, my name is Rachel. This poem has no title. Come play with me as we catch flowers in our hands and bathe in this love. I'm soaked with aspirations.
Change your plans. Seems to be having a lot this evening.
Stomach stuttering like you can feel your thoughts taking off. Rapid breath like tin cans in the wind. The sound of colors clashing won't stop ringing in my ears, like the fuzzy static of speakers, or a contact inside out, or scribbles that run in rivers to nowhere and wash ashore in your subconscious. This pending haunted pressure is like a contagious yawn through my organs. as I watch couples kiss and tango, as skirts swish and swerve, and fingers lock into others like I lock in the inhibition. And where am I going, and who's coming along? What lies will I tell and cover them up with some truth to season it up? But it all stabs the same, and it all fades in the wash. We're all patterns of printed leaves, pressed like stiff-collared shirts, walking the rainy New York streets, in cabs and waving mittened hands. And jet streams and childish screams, a reflection of the stutter of a grounded city. And I shudder at the realization that this is all these muffled mouths and winded faces will ever know.
Succession. Grinding to a halt. Foolish boys and mortals recommend best fiction to offset the reality as it slowly, creeping, comes in. Washing away the old milk stains the counters and cups of perished lovers as they are accused too early for their curtain call. Flora's last hope, a final shard of glass still within the blood, but the bodies lie distant and overgrown upon this new feral soil built of debris and dust. But only a jest, played on a play. For now is the time to turn yon page and rest eyes, traitor to your vessel, pounding on the door. Take your key so you can play forevermore, whilst the world halts upon the ground.
I think I'm gonna read some change. It's freshly written, so bear with me. Some change. Just to break our misery here, let's move on. Up or down, it doesn't matter. We're all clinging to the times and people and rhymes, and we should be getting slow, letting go and watching the signs. Like wind-up toys, we'll all wind down. We don't need an introspection or a self-detection and outer vision, because I'm calling for a mass reflection. Here's my position on our mental collision. It's calling us back further than in reverse creation. You're carbon to carbon. One more step on a treadmill, one more jump in the air, one more breath in space.